Public speaking for most people is an absolutely terrifying experience. I understand that. And what I do initially, as I meet the people for my training sessions, is I try to take them out of any kind of comfort zone that they may have been in. The reason being, since public speaking is so stressful and so ultimately an uncomfortable place at the beginning, the very first thing I do is shake them up a little bit. Now, of course, the kind of training that we're doing is at a corporate level, so there is obviously a level of hierarchy involved, a certain degree of success that they have already reached. But let's face it, when it comes to voice work, maybe I know one or two things and that's why they're with me for some training. This is one of my props. It's simple, a pair of socks. So the first thing I do, even if it's the CEO or the chairman of the board who's in training with me, I get them all to take their shoes off. Now that can be quite a leveler on several terms. It's a standardizing mechanism as well, makes everybody feel the same. I like to start all of my workshop sessions with an intention moment. I put everybody in a circle and I may or may not get them to hold hands. It depends on the energy level in the room. But the fact that they're in a circle provides a kind of concentric intention. It's a beautiful energy in that circle for people then to lay their intentions for the day. Does somebody want to have more articulation? Does somebody want to learn to project a little better? Is somebody looking to have more color in their voice, variety in the way that they speak? Then the warm-up. What I'm trying to do here is establish in my training a sense of being a voice athlete. Now, athletes need to train every day. They've got to visualize what they're doing. They have to know how they've got to get through their training and pair in additional activities like correct nutrition, better sleeping patterns, etc. The same thing happens if you'd like to be an eloquent speaker. You need to start treating your body as though you are an athlete, a voice athlete. And so the warm-up is a way to start entrenching those very basic principles of getting the right intention focused and then going into the breathing exercises next. Correct breathing enhances not only your experience of life, because it's a great tension remover, isn't it? But I also use it as a mechanism to get the very most out of a vocal performance. I think it's perfectly reasonable that people make the assumption that to be a professional keynote speaker you need to focus on your voice. What I like to do though is to remind people that the voice is part of the body, and if your body is well and fit and strong, your voice will be as well. Onto the technical aspect, the synchronization of voice and slide. I go into quite a lot of detail there. It's hugely rewarding for me to see that through voice enhancement and through keynote presentation skills training, a person's personality actually evolves into something really quite different from how they started. In my workshops, you're going to have an incredible amount of fun. You're also going to learn some things that you have never experienced before. I'll take you through the technical aspects of how to handle a mic properly so that you're not doing that dreadful dish, 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 is this thing on? And I will also encourage you how to handle yourself as a speaker before, during, and after your presentation. It's part of the showmanship of what you're doing. I'm Tove Kane. Be kind to yourself and the keynote speakers around you.